Have you ever truly wondered why certain brand jingles instantly trigger a strong, unforgettable visual and powerful emotional response in the consumer's mind? The specific science dedicated to studying this unique phenomenon is called cymatics, a field that visualizes exactly how pure sound frequencies and structured vibrations create tangible, geometric patterns on physical matter, like sand or water. This powerful concept teaches us that every element of your brand, from the logo to the jingle, emits a precise vibration that must be harmoniously regulated to successfully achieve perfect, enduring resonance with the audience. Mastering the principles of cymatics and branding is the essential key to ensuring your sound identity is both visually and emotionally aligned with the core identity you intend to project. Ignoring the underlying power of auditory frequency is a major strategic mistake that leaves your brand audible but unable to resonate at the deeper visual level effectively. What is the crucial neurological relationship that must exist between your sonic logo and visual logo for your brand to be permanently embedded in the consumer's short-term memory? I will be revealing the crucial principle of sensory congruence in the middle section of this video. I personally witnessed a massive failure during a major new product launch that featured a luxurious, expensive logo, but whose audio jingles sounded dissonant and actively compromised the customer's mood. We realized that although the logo, visuals, successfully captured attention, the sales output was hindered because the vocal element, sound, triggered an active emotional rejection from the target audience. I learned that the central struggle for any brand is not making people see the ad, but successfully ensuring the ad resonates cohesively across all their cognitive sensory channels consistently and powerfully. Perhaps you also recognize this dilemma, possessing a strong brand identity, but finding your core message difficult to recall because no resonant audio element binds the experience together effectively. Studying cymatics and psychoacoustics fundamentally taught me that ordered patterns and harmonious frequencies instinctively attract necessary human attention and build foundational trust. We will explore exactly how intelligent brands utilize jingle repetition, frequency, to cut through market noise and establish deep emotional loyalty. The primary conflict destroying effective branding is the pervasive desynchronization between visual and audio elements that neurologically disrupts the consumer's intricate information processing. Neuromarketing research demonstrates that when background music, audio, is not perfectly aligned, congruent, with the visual content of the advertisement, the brain is forced to work excessively hard to reconcile the contradictory meanings. This intense cognitive overload significantly increases disengagement and severely reduces the probability that your brand's message will be cemented in long-term memory effectively. The human brain processes auditory signals faster than visual ones, which means a dissonant jingle can instantly ruin the positive perception carefully established by attractive visuals. Brands must understand that every single difference in sensory vibration creates internal cognitive friction that wastes the customer's limited mental resources. We must consciously create total sensory harmony to ensure the brand flows seamlessly into the consumer's subconscious awareness. The core principle directly derived from cymatics is that lower sound frequencies generate simpler visual patterns, while higher frequencies successfully create more complex and intricately detailed geometric forms on the matter. In sonic branding, this suggests that a sonic logo with low tones can successfully broadcast a vibration of authority and stability, proving suitable for conservative financial service brands. Conversely, A jingle with a faster rhythm and higher pitch can effectively broadcast a vibration of energy and excitement, ideally suited for youth-oriented soft drink brands. A brand must precisely analyze its core values and then translate this specific vibration into a congruent audio frequency, which naturally generates the correct corresponding mental imagery. Frequency and rhythm are universal sensory languages that directly shape consumer emotion and measurable visual perception accurately. The crucial neurological relationship that must exist between your sonic logo and visual logo, answering the open loop earlier, is sensory congruence, which guarantees the audio and visual elements mutually reinforce each other in the brain. When these key elements are perfectly aligned, they facilitate superior processing fluency in the brain, meaning the ease of processing information that positively influences the consumer's final evaluation of the brand. Strong design consistency across all brand elements, for example, color, shape, and sound, significantly increases brand recall and recognition because it successfully strengthens the underlying memory pathways. Neuromarketing utilizes sophisticated EEG tools to prove that advertising with congruent music triggers a far higher level of engagement and measurable positive emotional response. Brands must use sound and visual identity as two perfectly synchronized channels that resonate with the exact same core message to avoid catastrophic confusion. The most effective ritual for firmly embedding a brand's vibration in the consumer's long-term memory is optimal frequency repetition, which reliably increases brand awareness significantly over time. Studies confirm that the simultaneous repetition of the sonic logo and visual logo drastically enhances brand recall, surpassing the limited effect of visual repetition alone. However, research also strongly suggests there is an optimal threshold of repetition, often around 3 times, where benefits are maximized before the advertising starts to feel irritating or annoying. Repetition at a stable frequency creates predictable patterns, which psychologically makes your brand feel more trustworthy and instantly recognizable to the consumer. Balancing the frequency and the quality of your content is a smart, strategic move to ensure your message successfully penetrates the dense market noise. The application of Cymatics extends directly into packaging, design, and logo creation, where shape and color must vibrate at the same frequency as the brand's established sonic identity. Neuromarketing demonstrates that specific colors, for example, blue for trust, red for energy, trigger specific emotional responses, which must be perfectly congruent with the tone of your brand's jingle. Unique and ergonomically satisfying packaging shapes can also significantly enhance the customer's emotional attachment and overall perceived product quality. Sensorically cohesive design successfully creates a comprehensive psychological experience for the consumer, reliably reinforcing the deep emotional bond with the brand. Brands that fail to harmonize the vibration of color, shape, and sound collectively will inevitably broadcast a fragmented, confusing brand signal. High brand resonance directly translates into deep customer loyalty and a significant increase in positive word-of-mouth advocacy, which are tangible proofs of a strong vibration. Keller's brand resonance model correctly places this strong psychological bond as the absolute pinnacle of branding success, where customers become deeply committed, active brand advocates. Deep emotional attachment measurably reduces the customer's price sensitivity, making them highly reluctant to switch to a competitor's potentially cheaper brand. Vibrational marketing is fundamentally about creating feelings that are so intensely positive that consumers do not just buy the product, but actively identify themselves with the values and consistent energy the brand successfully broadcasts. Loyalty truly driven by emotional resonance is the most valuable non-monetary asset available on a company's long-term balance sheet. Creating a pure brand vibration urgently requires the organization to eliminate internal brand conflicts that occur between the values promised and the actions actually delivered. Your vibrational signature is detected not merely by your advertising, but by the unwavering consistency at every single touchpoint: customer service, product quality, ethical operations. If the vibration of your customer service department is stress and frustration, that negative vibration will invariably damage the happiest jingle you put out. Brands must conduct a rigorous internal value audit to guarantee that every employee operates as a cohesive, aligned transmitter of the core vibration. Failure to maintain this crucial internal integrity is an energy leak that directly triggers external consumer distrust. Imagine your jingle, audio, and logo, visual, as two separate halves of a bridge that must meet precisely in the middle to create a complete memory structure in the consumer's brain. Cymatics teaches that sound frequency provides the underlying geometric blueprint that visual design must honor for this sensory bridge to meet effortlessly. If both bridge halves meet perfectly, congruence, memory formation is instant and robust, creating instant emotional loyalty. If desynchronization exists, the bridge collapses, and your message will never reach the customer's long-term memory. Mastering branding is fundamentally mastering the science of memory architecture that ensures all sensory elements perfectly support each other's message. In conclusion, Cymatics principles reveal that branding success is about creating sensory harmony, intentionally programmed for emotional resonance, extending far beyond simple product functional logic. The conflict between distracting ad noise and measurable brand recall is overcome by replacing shallow advertising with sensory congruence and optimal frequency repetition that neurologically locks in your message. Neuromarketing evidence confirms that aligning the brand's vibration with the consumer's self-image intrinsically increases loyalty and significantly reduces price sensitivity. You are the decisive conductor of your brand, and your vibrational signature is the precise blueprint guiding your ideal customers directly to you. Use this powerful frequency science to fundamentally transform your marketing strategy from a draining fight into a strong, magnetic attraction. Therefore, now is the decisive time to immediately implement this sensory congruity protocol into your branding strategy starting today. Challenge yourself to meticulously audit your sonic logo and visual identity, ensuring their patterns emit the exact same emotional vibration powerfully and consistently. Remember this profound truth: the most deeply loved brands consistently resonate on a sincere, authentic, and perfectly harmonious frequency, which is the verifiable secret to lasting market excellence. If this powerful Cymatics branding guide has fully opened your eyes to your brand's hidden potential, please show your deep commitment by immediately hitting the like button right now. Subscribe and widely share this essential video so that more leaders fully understand that the final secret to sustained excellence is mastering the science behind the universal vibration.